Hey guys, jumping right into another video. So today I want to dive right into something that a lot of people probably wouldn't expect from a Browns fan, from the perspective of a Browns fan, and that's my take on the whole Odell Beckham Jr. trade. Obviously, you can tell throughout the history of my channel that I'm a huge Browns fan. Not many Browns fans are bigger than I am, but when I look at this when I look at this trade. I like it because, we get a star player, we get a great player. But at the same time, what it does is it brings the national spotlight to Cleveland, which a lot of people like, but I'm going to tell you in this video exactly why I don't like it. So, we get a great player. We get a top 3 wide receiver in Odell Beckham, and he's just fantastic. Now, yeah, he's got a little bit of a arrogance issue with him, but, that's something that can be totally overlooked when you got a player of his skill matched with Jarvis Landry and the rest of our offense in Baker Mayfield. The issue I have with it is it brings in a lot of bandwagon Browns fans, and if enough weren't already brought in with Baker Mayfield, this makes it worse. Really, truly, it makes it worse. And there's nothing I can't stand more than bandwagon Browns fans. And that's it. The reason is because people who tuned in halfway through the season last year and who are going to be tuning in week 1 of this upcoming season, they didn't tune in when it was 3-13. They didn't tune in when it was 1-15, and they certainly didn't tune in when it was 0-16. But the true fans did. And these guys just get to waltz right in here and say, "Oh yeah, I'm a fan, this and that." And if it was from any other team, say the Titans, the Redskins, I don't know, some other team that's always been average, but no, the Browns have been terrible. We have been in last place in the division since 2011. That's 7 years in a row of being last place in the division. That sucks. But we have to sit through this, and we have to watch it. We watched it year after year until this past season we came in second in the division. And now these new folks get to come in here and they get to enjoy it. They get to enjoy the good stuff, which is just totally. I can't stand that, because if you don't know the name Rob Jasinski, you don't know the name Mike Pettin. Those are old Browns coaches. Those are old Browns coaches in 2011, 12, 13, 14. I can't stand that. I just can't. I have a mental block around it. You got these new guys coming in. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve to root for it. If you don't know the names of Greg Little, Braylon Edwards, Gary Barnidge, Terrence West, honestly, you've got no place, zero place, to be rooting for the 2019 Browns. It's sickening to me, honestly. So, I like the signing a lot. It's just it brings in so many fake fans. And one perspective that is kind of odd as well is, thinking about this whole thing with Odell and Baker and all that. I totally, from the bottom of my heart, wish that the Browns would have won the Super Bowl or done really well or went to the playoffs or something with DeShone Kizer when we went 0-16. And the reason I'm saying this is there were 0 bandwagon fans. We had a crappy low-market team, which everyone knew we weren't going to win more than a couple games. And, of course, we didn't win any games. But how great would it have been to win the Super Bowl then with no bandwagon fans, just the complete and utter diehards? But now, Baker Mayfield, the talent he is, the amazing savior of Cleveland that he is, brings in all these fans. Odell brings in all these fans. Jarvis Landry brings in all these fans. Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb. The list goes on. And whatever else will happen with the upcoming draft. So yeah, but I do want to mention on the positive. I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly here. I love the signing. We're going to do a lot better, and I'm excited to watch this upcoming season. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic to watch. I just wish it was all going to be all with diehard fans. But at the end of the day, it's going to be nice to see the stadiums full, and it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time because it's going to be a winning time. I don't think there's any way in heck that the Browns can come out of here without a playoff berth. Honestly, if the season is an utter disappointment in my mind, if we do not win 10 games, 9 is hardly acceptable. Anything under that is just total disappointment. Honestly. But no, here's the thing. You got to look at it from a football IQ perspective. And that's not a nod to the name of my channel either. But anyways, you got to look at it from a football IQ perspective. Is you've got Jarvis Landry, a top 10 wide receiver. You got Odell Beckham, a top 3 wide receiver, and then you've got Antonio Callaway, a speed threat, and David Njoku. Now I want to talk about coverages for a minute because every fan knows that when you come into a game, your best cornerback goes against their best wide receiver. That's just how the game works. That's how you prosper. That's how you do good on the defensive side of the ball. Well, what happens when we enter a game and we've got the best cornerback is on Odell Beckham? Well, guess what? Jarvis Landry is just going to blossom, and that's what I'm expecting this season. I'm expecting Jarvis Landry to just do absolutely incredible. To be honest with you, I think his numbers are going to be better than Odell, because the best cornerback is going to be on Odell. The second best is going to be on Jarvis, and Jarvis isn't the type of guy where you can put the second best cornerback on. You got to have the best on him, or else he's going to tear you up. And so I think Jarvis is really going to emerge here. Not only that, you face the rare teams that have two great cornerbacks. Well, guess what? We still got Antonio Callaway, who's a major deep threat and can't be stopped, honestly, downfield. And so that's something that's huge, and it can't be beat. So I also want to touch on Olivier Vernon. That signing is bigger than most people will take into consideration, because it really solidifies the defensive line, and yeah, that's going to help out a long term in the pass rush. So that's going to be good to look forward to. I cannot wait till opening day. I'm not trying to make a video here sounding too negative, and I know maybe a lot of Browns fans won't share the same opinion as mine. But if you do, great. If you don't, that's fine. It is what it is. I know some diehards probably don't have the same view as I do on this. And it is what it is. So I'll definitely be hitting you guys up with probably some Indians videos, some MLB videos, obviously, because MLB season's back. I might do something on the NBA soon, and yeah, I mean, we got the NFL draft coming up, so maybe you'll see something on that pretty soon. So thank you guys for watching, and look for the next video. It'll be up soon.